Hello everyone, I'm Katie and welcome back to Contented Living. This is where we enjoy everyday things and see life through grateful eyes. And today we're going to be making a brand new recipe, at least brand new to us, egg bites. And in case you're not familiar with those, they are a blend of eggs, lots of peppers, meats, whatever you'd like to put in them, cheese, and then you bake them in a muffin tin. So it's almost like a mini omelet. It's kind of what it looks like to me. So we're going to use a recipe that I found online from laurainthekitchen.com. So thank you, Laura Vitale, for this recipe. We're going to have fun trying it out today. But as you know, I love to tweak recipes, and today we are going to have a very special twist in this one. We are going to use a very special ingredient, duck eggs, Peking duck eggs that we got from a friend from church. So thank you for the eggs. And duck eggs, I have never actually cooked with. I've never tried them, but from what I understand, they are very creamy and rich, really good to use in baking. So I'm excited to try them out in this baking recipe today. All right, so let's get started cooking. Today in this recipe, we're going to use 6 duck eggs. We've got some cottage cheese, a mixture of onions and bell pepper. We've got some sausage crumbles and shredded mild cheddar cheese and some bacon. Pretty easy. All right, so to get started, we are going to use a blender. We haven't used this before on the show, can you tell? All right, let's get going. So it's very simple. You just put everything in. We're going to blender right up. So we're going to start with the eggs. Beautiful duck eggs. I was cracking those before we started filming, and I don't know if you've ever used duck eggs before, but the shell was really thick. I was like, wow, this is totally different than cracking a regular egg. And then we're going to use some cottage cheese. This recipe that I'm using says about 1/3 of a cup. We're going to use just a little bit less because I'm not making quite as many as the recipe calls for. I'm only going to make 6. I think that one calls for 9. So we're going to use a little bit less on the cottage cheese. And then we're going to put in our shredded cheese. I'm just going to eyeball it here. It calls for about 4 ounces, and I've probably got a little bit more than that in my bowl. This is going to make them taste really yummy. Okay, we're going to say that's 4 ounces of cheese, and I made a mess. All right, now a little salt and pepper. Just going to eyeball that. Okay, now we blend. I have used this before, but it's been a long time. And it has a short cord. All right, we're ready to blend. Great. We have blended for 1 minute. Recipe calls for not skipping that step, so we want to make sure we got the full minute on that. Here's what our mixture looks like. We're going to take the blade out. Make sure you can see that. Nice and creamy. And now, I'm going to take our muffin tins. Got some silicone muffin tins here. And we're just going to go ahead and fill them up. Pour it right in. We'll leave a little bit of room because we are going to put some extra goodies in there. Pours really well. Whoops. There we go. Okay, that one needs a little more. It looks lonely. Okay. All right, we're gonna call that good. Now, here is where the goodies go in. So my husband and I are going to split these, and he prefers sausage, I prefer bacon. So we're going to make 4 of them with sausage, 2 for bacon. And we're going to put some onions and peppers in each one as well. So we're just going to gather a little bit, just drop it in for each. Put them right in. Make sure every one of them gets a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to put in our sausage. Okay. There's 4 for him. And then we're going to put in a little bacon for me. Lots of bacon. I'm a meat girl. All right. Now, we like cheese, so we're going to put a little extra cheese on top too. We may have to call these loaded egg bites because we're putting so much in them. See how much these little muffin tins can take. Okay. All right. Before we bake, there is one last step. These need to bake in a hot water bath. That's why they are sitting in a 9x13 pan here. So I have heated some water on my stove, and now I'm just going to very carefully pour it in and kind of surround that muffin tin. It's almost like the cheesecake we made in the last video. It bakes in a water bath as well. I'm just going to fill that up pretty good there. All right, that looks good. And we're going to take it over to the oven. It's set at 325 degrees, and we're going to bake for 25 minutes. All right, so our egg bites have been cooking in the oven for 25 minutes, and when they come out of the oven, you immediately take them out of the hot water bath and let them cool for a few minutes, sitting on a wire rack, or I just have them on a sheet pan. So now we're going to get one out of the silicone mold, and let's give it a taste. What I love about these silicone molds is look at that. Push on the bottom, comes right out. It is still a little hot. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Individual egg bites. All right. Open this up. Oh, look at that. Look at that cheese pulling. That looks great. Looks like our egg cooked good. It's good. All right, lots of cheese and goodies in there. Okay, all right, I'll stop talking. I'll start eating. Okay. It's hot, hot. Let's do just a little bite. Smell those peppers. I'm surprised. It's actually good. Not bad. That bacon's delicious. Okay, so I don't eat cooked eggs. So I'm surprised. I actually do like that. The duck eggs are delicious. Rich and creamy. Nice texture, light. Not bad. Take that from somebody who does not eat eggs. That's not bad, folks. All right. Well, that's contented living. Try something you've never had before. Might like it better than you think. And yeah, don't be afraid to mix in a little gift from a friend with the duck eggs. That was a very good tip. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.